just listed out here, and I have consulted different grammar books where they have been elaborated in much simpler form, clear, so that even if you are reading it for the first time, you would be able to understand it clearly. I have also given out the examples so that it will help you when you practice. And the other thing is that the error detection rules or the conditions, okay, that is also required when you speak, clear, for the second language learners, clear, it should be one such condition, or it should be one such aspect of your language speaking that should sound correct. Okay, because you might get a confidence in speaking the language, but at the same time the grammar should be correct too, clear, because when you speak you might manage, but when you write and you don't write correctly, it will create a problem. Okay, so the first rule says certain nouns possess a singular form but still represents plurality and thus takes a plural verb when it is used in sentence. For example, kettle, peasantry, people, clergy, police. Okay, these are all singular. Okay, but they represent plurality. Okay, cattle means one, but it sounds that it is presenting many. Okay, peasantry, people, again, clergy, take care, police, these are nouns which are singular but they represent plurality, so they take the plural verb. For example, the police has come is wrong, the police have come is right. Okay, certain nouns always take plural form because their form is always plural. Okay, now, so nouns like scissors, trousers, words ending with s, clear, they take they are one, okay, but they are plural verbs. They take the plural form only. Okay, for example, the scissor is kept on the table, the scissors are kept on the table. Clear? Next, when a number is followed by a noun denoting measure, length, money, number, or weight, the form of the noun does not change so long as they are followed by another noun or pronoun. Clear? Remember the nouns denoting measure, length, money, number, or weight. Okay, they do not change as long as they are followed by another noun. For example, this is a 9 meter cloth is wrong. This is a 9 meters cloth is wrong. Okay, this is a 9 meter cloth. Okay, so it takes a singular form only. Okay, when it is denoting measure, length, money, number, or weight. Okay, the noun does not change. Okay, next. When a number is followed by a noun denoting measure, length, money, number, or weight, but these are not followed by another noun or pronoun, ठीक है, then they take the plural form. ठीक है, पहले में क्या था, when it is followed by a noun, ठीक है, 9 meter is followed by a noun, so they don't take the plural form. ठीक है, but when it is not followed by a noun or pronoun, it does take a plural form. For example, the sari is 9 yard long. It is not correct here, okay, but the sari is 9 yards long is correct. Okay, if the sentence would have been the this is a 9 yard uh, sari, okay, then it would have been only the singular form. Okay, but just because this is the noun is written out before the noun denoting measure, length, money, okay, then it is taking the plural form. Okay, so this sari is 9 yards long. Okay, next, certain nouns, these are contradictory, these are contrasting uh, conditions. Next, certain nouns, especially for the collective category, are used as singular when they specify a unit. For example, public, team, committee, government, audience, orchestra, company, jury. ठीक है, collective category, all the collective nouns, ठीक है. So they are used as singular when they specify a unit. For example, the public were unanimous in their opinion is wrong, but the public was unanimous in its opinion is correct. Okay. Next, rule 6 says certain nouns, especially of the collective category, are used in plural. Okay, पहला था in singular, now it is used in plural when they specify a difference of opinion or class. For example, the jury was divided in its opinion is wrong, but the jury were divided in their opinion is correct. ठीक है, see just the opposite. ठीक है, यहाँ पे I mean the plural is not considered, but a singular is considered for collective noun. The opposite is here, which is a singular is not considered, but plural is considered. Okay. Next, if the noun, if the pronoun one is used, it must be maintained throughout the sentence. Okay, one. So one must respect his elders. Okay, मतलब you shouldn't be sure of this, okay? But if you're using one, it should be written as one only. One must respect one's elder. Okay. Next, the word whose is used for living people, okay, and which is used for non living things or ideas. Yeah, ये ध्यान में रखना in your sentences when you write. ठीक है, कि whose is used for living people, which is used for non-living people. For example, which box is kept on the table is wrong. ठीक है, whose box is kept on the table is correct. Yeah. Next, boxes are non-living things. So which, sorry, uh, I mean, this is donating. I mean, this is looking for the possessive noun. So, whose box is correct? Okay, which box is used for non-living thing? Okay. Next, no rule 9 says less is used to denote quantity while fewer is used to denote number. Okay, no less than 20 people were there. Incorrect. No fewer than 20 people are correct. Okay, less and fewer का एक condition ये है. Next, one of is always followed by a noun in plural form. She is one of the least important person in the office is incorrect, but she is one of the least important people in the office is correct. Okay, one of is always followed by a noun in plural form. Okay. Next, rule 11 says only than should be used after no other. Okay, this is again a condition. I would like no other movie but Titanic is correct. I like no other movie than Titanic is correct. Yeah. Next condition says after the word no, how, what, or when should be used before using the infinitive. For example, I know to speak English is incorrect, but I know how to speak English is correct. Yeah. Now, some of the sentences we know how, I mean, when we speak, we simply speak it out. We don't know what are the conditions ruling them. Okay. But when you check on these conditions, these some conditions, then you will see that, somehow, even without knowing the rule, you were, speaking it out correctly. Next, if the verb indicates a purpose, an infinitive must be used, and if the verb indicates a cause, a gerund must be used. Okay. For example, he went to the mall for watching a movie is incorrect. He went to mall to watch a movie is correct. Okay. He was suspended to show indiscipline is incorrect. He was suspended for showing indiscipline is correct. Yeah. Next, as is not used with verbs like appointed, elected, considered, called, but is used with the word regard. Okay, for example, he was elected as secretary of organization is wrong. He was elected secretary of the organization is correct. I regard Sahil, my best friend, is wrong. I regard Sahil as my best friend is correct. Okay. Next, adverbs should not be confused for adjectives. Okay, an adjective describes the characteristics of the subject, while an adverb describes the action of the verb. Okay, the horse looked beautifully. Okay, is wrong. The horse looked beautiful is correct. Next is question tags are always the opposite of the sentence, which means that if the sentence is positive, the question tag is negative and vice versa. For example, you were dancing, were you is incorrect. You were dancing, weren't you is correct. Okay? So the negative. Clear. Question tags take it that way. Next, rule 17 says an infinitive verb should never be split. Okay, an infinitive verb should never be split. For example, I request you to kindly tell me is incorrect. I request you kindly to tell me is correct. You know, it should read as one. It shouldn't read as two sentences. Yeah. Next, a pronoun after like, unlike, and let takes an opposite objective case. For example, you will never find a woman like she. Okay, is incorrect, but you will never find a woman like her is correct. Okay, let I do it is wrong. Let me do it is correct. Next is the relative pronoun that is used instead of who or which after adjective in the superlative degree. Okay, relative pronoun that is used instead of who or which that after adjective in the superlative degree. For example, this is the best which she could do is incorrect. This is the best that she could do is correct. Clear. Now, rule 20 says to show call equality as is used both before and after the adjective. For example, I can run as fast if not faster than you is incorrect, but I can run as fast as if not faster than you. Okay, is correct. Next rule says even though more than one indicates a plural sense, it agrees with a singular noun and takes a singular verb. Example: more than one students completed their project is incorrect, but more than one student completed his project is correct. Okay. Next is scarcely and hardly are followed by when and not than. Okay. Hardly had the teacher left the room than pupils started enjoying is incorrect. Hardly had the teacher left the room when the pupils started enjoying is correct. Okay. Next is though is followed by yet and not but. Okay. Though he is poor but he is honest is incorrect. Though he is poor yet he is honest is correct. Clear? Next, lest must be followed by should or by nothing at all, and such must be followed by as. For example, work hard lest you will fail is incorrect. Work hard lest you should fail is correct. Okay. Next is work hard lest you fail is also correct. Okay. Next is rule 25 says unless expresses a condition. Okay, it's a condition and is always used in negative sense. Thus, not is never used with unless. Okay, for example, unless you do not work hard, you will not excel in the examination is incorrect. But unless you work hard, you will not exceed. You will not excel in examination is correct. Okay, so unless and not does not go together. Next, the last rule says when denotes a general sense and while implies a time duration of doing something. Okay. When denotes a general sense while implies a time duration of doing something. So, when learning how to sing, technique is of utmost importance is incorrect, but while learning how to sing, technique is of utmost importance is correct. Okay, so these are some of the conditions which you should be knowing, and you should practice it when you write paragraphs. Yeah, when you're practicing paragraph writing, yeah,
Sir,
you should. Yes,
ma'am, could you show the last rule?
yes, please. The last rule says, okay, when denotes a general sense Okay, while implies a time duration of doing something. Okay, for example, when learning how to sing, this is a duration. Na? You're learning something. Okay, so technique is of utmost importance. This is another condition of the sentence given. So with when, I mean when you're denoting a time period, when is not used. Okay, you use while. Okay, while learning how to sing, technique is of utmost importance. Is correct. Okay.
Okay. Okay, ma'am.
Hmm. I want everyone to please check on the dates here. Please come down and see. Can you see this? Is this calendar visible here?
Yes, ma'am.
We have a class tomorrow, which is a lab. Is it? We have a lab tomorrow. Then we have a class on 24th. Then on 26th, and then on 27th again. Okay. So what I'm thinking of not taking anything on this Thursday, clear? But let me begin with Monday, Wednesday, and then Thursday. ठीक है? Clear? I guess you will be over with your other
No, ma'am,
sectionals.
please don't keep any quiz on Monday because we have chemistry practical quiz, ma'am. Oh, I mean practical exam, main exam.
Oh, that's on 24th?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Then what about 25th? Sorry,
Yes, ma'am.
26th?
26th
26th?
we are free.
26th you
Ma'am,
are free and
26th and
27th also.
27th is fine.
26th and 27th you're fine, no?
Yes, ma'am.
So 40 marks of test on these 2 days. I mean, I'll see what are the tests you need to take on 26th and 27th. Should I schedule something tomorrow also? I mean, if you're okay with it,
Okay,
at,
ma'am.
at least 2 tests, Hannah, so that we can manage. At least finish off with your internals tomorrow, the second internal.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so that I would be in a position to work on your final marks out of 50. Okay, and then we can take it on 26th and 27th then. Okay, and if required, we again have a class on 29th, which is a Saturday. I guess that's a Monday timetable or something. Okay, so if anything is left out on 26th and 27th, we'll manage it on 29th. Okay, you have your exams from second, na? Is it?
Yes, ma'am.
So I mean, I should set you free from 29th onwards. Okay, and then maybe I'll call for the defaulter class and something like that. Okay, so let's take something tomorrow. Okay, and then on 26th and 27th. Okay, so this is decided, huh? Clear? And what is to be taken on what day? I'll just specify that in the group after I work out. Okay, clear?
Ma'am, also the timings of the time.
The class timings and everything will be on Google Form only.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. I mean, all the test would be not, I mean, say for example, subject verb agreement or the time and ten ka test, all the test will be in separate Google form. Okay. You'll be submitting separately so that, I can mark on the distribution list. Okay. And then all the tests would be for 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, depending upon the length of the test. Yeah. Okay.
Ma'am, how much question? How many questions will be there?
See, each question, each paper will be for 10 marks. Okay. And only the Viva would be for 15 marks, and your assignment would be for 15 marks. Okay. The second internal quiz will be for 15 marks. Clear? So, those are for 15 marks, and rest everything will be for 10 marks. Okay. Clear?
Ma'am, the assignment it will be also in the Google form.
Google form. Everything in Google form. Okay. See, because if I give you something to write and submit, that makes no sense, right? It will be just copy paste thing coming to me. and then evaluation would be very difficult. So it's better you take the test, okay, you score the marks, and then it's over. Okay, clear? So this is how it will be. I'll just put up the date. I mean the dates are fixed. Okay, I'll put up what is to be taken on what day. Clear? Then it will be all over. Okay, clear? So please don't give out dates to other subject teachers. This is 20, 26 and 27 for PCOM. Clear? Okay, and during the class timings. I'm not going to engage you after the class or any time that you people are doing something else. ठीक है, prepare for your end semesters. मतलब end semesters के लिए अभी बहुत ज़्यादा important है. Okay, so this is all for today's class. Let me take your attendance quickly and then I'll set you free.
Ma'am, will there be Viva?
Viva also through Google Form only. Clear? Because I have 85 students and imagine taking one-to-one Viva. Clear?
Yes,
that will take more than 3 to 4 days. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
So Google Form test is, I guess, the most effective and time-saving thing. But it will be for 15 marks because, the lab record that you had to write, okay, I am not making you write that because, in lab record, kya hi likhoge? You will be simply, writing down what is given in the class. So makes no sense. And, you are grown up kids now. I mean, I really don't want you are writing something in your handwriting and you're submitting, and that will be fruitful. That would have been when I was there to check your lab records physically. Online, it's very difficult.
Okay, ma'am.
So I'm exempting you people from making any lab record or taking pictures and uploading it.
Ma'am,
Huh?
ma'am, all the lab exam will be conducted during the class time.
Yes, class timings only. Okay.
Okay.
Because if I schedule anything after the class timing, then again, there would be some clashes either from my side. I mean, I or most of the time have meetings after 6, so that would not work out even if I schedule. And most of the time we don't have a scheduled meeting, but we have to meet with different teachers or for some issues after 6. So in that case also most of the time it will we will not be able to have the test. So it's better to take the test in the class time, and we are over with everything. We have completed everything, so need not to why to take up anything after the class. Clear? और अभी भी अपने पास तो है ना, we are still left with 10-11 days to go, 12 days to go. So we'll just utilize the class timing. Clear?
And please tell the dates, means mention in the WhatsApp group.
I'll just put it in the Google, in the WhatsApp group. Okay. But the dates are almost fixed. Okay. Tomorrow, which is 20, and then 26 and 27. This is what the class has decided. Okay. 26 we have a class, and 27 we have a lab class. And if anything is left out on 26 and 27, 29th also we have a class, which is Monday timetable. So we'll finish it on Monday. Okay. So this is how we will finish everything. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Chalo, quickly mark your attendance, please. 66, 67.